kids. Fuck the kids? Yeah.
When I say, who's the master? You say,
What is up, guys? Showing up the King here, back with another toy review, and today I'm bringing you part 2 in my Power Rangers Cross Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from Lightning collection. The last one I did was Raphael and Tommy, and now I'm bringing you the Morphed April O'Neil and Morphed Michelangelo. Now, first things first, I want to say that this video should have been uploaded, but we had a little bit of delivery issues from FedEx. I was able to get this from BBTS. They actually ship that stuff pretty fast. I had these things on pre-order from GameStop months ago, and they just kept getting pushed back and pushed back. Even if it says it's in stock, it just never ships. So I just wanted to say I'm very disappointed in GameStop. Actually, I'm very disappointed in GameStop in general, because they also did the same thing with my G.I. Joe classified stuff. So they are on my shit list right now. So yeah. All right, but enough of that. Let's go ahead and get into this review. First things first, let's look at the packaging. And again, Lightning Collection is #1 when it comes to box art. Like, I have made it a habit to not keep as many action figure boxes, because I literally have a storage closet in my man cave that is ginormous and it's packed full of action figure boxes. And for some reason, I just have not gotten rid of my Lightning Collection stuff, because the box art on these things are amazing. And you can just see why. It's just, especially with this crossover, it's just very vibrant colors, and I really like it. You know, the pastel greens, you know, the yellows, the pinks, it's just amazing. So in the packaging, it looks like we have a host of accessories. As you can see here on the back, we can see some of the poses that we can get from the figures. And it looks like the, let's be clear, the Pink Ranger just looks like a remolded piece of the original one, and then just probably with April O'Neil head sculpt. But let's go ahead and get this thing open and check it out for sure. All right, guys, so everything is out of the packaging. I have everything lined up so we can take a look at it. Just to let you know ahead of time, in 2022, I made it a personal goal to try to be a little bit more objective in my reviews. Again, I do love everything that I typically purchase. That's kind of why I purchased it, but I definitely think that I need to be a little bit more objective when I do these reviews, just so that we can also send a proper message to these companies that they can just give us anything and we'll just lap it up like dogs. But so again, if it sounds like I'm being harsher in my reviews, it's not because I'm being an asshole. I'm just, you know, legitimately trying to provide some commentary so that the likely, well, not likely, but unlikely chance that someone actually important watches this video, they will see some fair and balanced reviews. Okay, so that being said, I am going to get started with April, aka blatant reuse of Pink Ranger. So again, this is a 100% redo of the Pink Ranger. Honestly, this will probably be my 4th one within the last couple of months, because I just got the Pink Ranger with Cat, the powered up version, and then there's also the Pink Ranger Zeo Pink Ranger 2-pack that still has yet to release, which is essentially this exact same body mold again. The only real difference are the accessories, and again, that's fine. Again, in all fairness, what were they really going to do with that? You know what I mean? It's just a Pink Ranger. So again, same thing. You look at the belt. Belt is, you really can't even tell that it's a pterodactyl on here, if I'm being honest. I'll even bring it in super close, and you can't tell that's a pterodactyl at all. You really just see a smudge of gold paint. It really doesn't make any, you can't tell what it is. So that's one thing. But other than that, it's fine. The paint, everything else, I won't really go into the articulation, because again, if you've seen any of the Lightning Collection reviews, you know what that articulation is. But what we do want to focus on is this April O'Neil head sculpt, and does it hit the marks? And for me, I think it does. I think it is a decent look to what April would look like in those Boom Comic panels. But again, for me, to be completely honest with you, I don't even own the or have read them. But I think she looks good. The eyes are centered, nice sculpt. The eyebrows look good. The lips look good. You can see like a little rosy cheeks they did. So it's a really good sculpt. The hair itself is solid. It's not too long and annoying. Because a lot of times if they do like long hair, when you put the civilian body on the figure, it hinders the posability. So you can't do like the proper up and down. So when they're giving her this like nice tight bob, it works. And again, I will switch them out in a second. All right. Now, here's my first gripe. So they give us this microphone, right? The microphone looks great. No complaints there. Everybody knows the studio that April O'Neil works at, right? Why is that not on here, right? Yeah, so you see that? Microphone looks nice. Got the black, got the white in the middle, and then you got the silver for the actual mic. Everybody knows April O'Neil works for Channel 6 News. Why isn't there Channel 6 News on here? Come on, this is a slam dunk Lightning Collection. Stop it. Look, I'll give you a prime example. This is the NECA April O'Neil. You see that? You see that? Not only do they have the number, they actually have WTRL on there. Come on, it's that simple. Stop it. All right, so same thing. We have her camera. Has all this intricate detail. The tape deck that comes here on the side. The mic. They even have the painted lens. This thing looks amazing. Look at that. Blank spot. Channel 6. Easy. Stencil, sticker. Come on, Lightning Collection. You already gave us a reuse of that Pink Ranger body. Y'all could have at least went their distance and given us the Channel 6 on here. It's fine. Again, Arrow. Same exact recast of the other one that we got. She also comes with the same effect for the Arrow. She also comes with a pink Arrow. But as I was taking it out of the packaging, it actually shot out of the package and flew across my office. And I couldn't find it. So it's somewhere here in the basement. I just couldn't find it at the moment. But yeah, it's there. And then we got a power blaster. And we got two hands. A fist hand. And a posing hand. Plus her standard gripping hands. Alright. So let's talk about Michelangelo. So let's start with his civilian head. Or his turtle head. And it looks good. I really like it. The eyes, I like the blue. You got the black there. Then you got the little white pupil with the blue eyes. The accents, they did a really good job painting this. The inside of the mouth looks good. The tongue. His bandana looks good. He doesn't look super goofy. You know, a lot of people don't like the turtle when they have teeth, but I think it looks good. Now, one thing they could have done, again, well, I guess that would be the roof. They could have painted the roof of his mouth instead of just leaving it green. I guess we wouldn't expect that to be all white under the roof of his mouth. That's fine. He also comes with a effect piece. Now, this looks like the exact same effect piece that came with the Tommy Foot Soldier one. So all you need to do is take the weapon. You can port it inside. And then there you go. You can kind of do like a little swooshing thing, but we'll look at that later. Now, here's my other gripe. All right. So nunchucks, size, brilliant idea. Still missing paint apps though. Again, that could have, you can see that that's the saber-toothed tiger. You can see that on there. Why not paint that gold? Come on, guys. It's the little things. We're paying a premium price now. Now, one thing I will give them credit for is you can see there's a hole here. If you want to keep them closed, you just simply push them together like that, and then you can like port them right into his pouch, and I'll show you how that works. Now, the other thing small gripe, this could have been a bendy wire, so we can kind of get some extra movements when we are posing, doing our poses. Again, that's a minor gripe. There's nothing that I'm gonna like dock points for, but it's just an observation. If we wanted to go to that next level, make this bendy, because what happens is that you can move it around, it just always goes back to the original piece. Now again, if you hold it in its position long enough, will it reshape to that size? Yes. So again, do that at your own risk. But you can always push it back by popping them inside, and then you can take your figure and drop it in the side of his pouch. And I'll show you that later. But let's take a look at Mikey. So, and again, stay tuned, because I also will show you with the Wrath as well. This looks like the exact same mold from Raphael, and all they had to do was paint it yellow, give us a new head sculpt. And again, not a big deal. The rest of the Lightning collection does that as well. Now, it looks like I do have some QC issues here. As you can see on the shell, there is some nicks and a little bit of white hair. I don't really like that. And on the face as well, if you get real close, there's like a black mark here on the mask. And because this is yellow, it really shines through. So I'm not a huge fan of that either. But other than that, it's really, really cool. Again, I really like the Wrath, and the Mikey is no exception. I really do like this. And again, Mikey comes with this, he comes with 2 nunchucks, and he comes with fisted hands, and he comes with just like grasping hands. But other than that, he doesn't come with anything else. I'll go ahead and pop on both of the civilian heads real quick so we can see what those look like. And one thing that I would have encouraged them to do is they could have given us a slice of pizza. Slice of pizza, come on, it's the Ninja Turtles. Give us some pizza. Pop that off. Pop this on. And here we go with the April from the front, from the side, from the back. And here's what I was talking about with the articulation. And when she has this nice bob, you can get the down looks like that, you can get the up looks like that, and you don't have to worry about her hair hitting her back. You know, get full range of motion with this now. So that's good. I like it. I like these civilian heads. Put them together. They look good. I like it. All right, let's bring in some of the other Rangers, and then we'll get. All right, we are back with some size comparisons. And one thing I did forget before is I wanted to make sure I showed you guys exactly how the weapons fit in the actual character. So basically what you need to do is just fold them up and push them through the bottom. So for instance, you would just grab the sides if you want to get them out. Is you just kind of hold on, and it's not easy, but getting them in was a lot easier than getting them out. So what you need to do is you need to pinch the top and then pull it out. So see, and you can unravel them. So then you, again, sorry guys, this is all one shot, no editing. So again, push them together, pinch the top, and then you can kind of just push them through, and then bam. And then how you put the piece in, it looks kind of like, once you put the effect piece in, it looks like this. Articulation, double jointed elbows, double jointed knees, ankle pivot, no toe hinge, movement, no ab crunch. Keep that in mind. No ab crunch. So they only bend at the legs. We do have a bicep swivel. But again, you can still get them in some fantastic positions. All right, so let's bring them back here so we can do some size comparisons. We have April and Mikey, and then we'll take her out, bring in Raph. As you can see how they look next to each other. I'll actually put one of his size inside the pouch. I really like this Raph. That Raph is amazing. So there we go. That's how they look from the side. How you look from the back. And the front again. Alright, so now I'll take out the Raph. Bring in the Tommy / Foot Soldier. See how they look next to each other. That's good. Take him out. Let's bring in Lord Draken, also from Boom Studios. Got Draken. And lastly, we have Pink Ranger, who is still one of my favorite Lightning collections. Like, this thing right here is a damn masterpiece. Still my favorite Lightning collection. All right, so those are the comparisons. Let's get into final thoughts. All right, so final thoughts. Is this a worthy entry into the Power Rangers cross with TMNT? I will say yes. I think that Lightning Collection has done enough to justify this release. Again, I love the overall deco and sculpt from both figures, even though they're clearly just both reuses from the line. I think the extras that were added in are a nice touch. Again, you know, small gripes like, you know, it would have been nice if Michelangelo came with a pizza, or if his weapons had more gold accents to it. And with April, you know, the missing of the, you know, Channel 6 news on her actual boom mic and on her camera are a small bit of an annoyance, but nothing that would ever like drop the overall score on this figure. Again, I am in love with this TMNT Power Ranger crossover. If we ever got the actual Zord, I would probably pass out. But again, you know, we could always wish. Again, let me know what you guys think. Comment in the section below. If I had to give this a rating out of a 10, I would give this a solid 7. Yeah, I think that it would sit at a nice 7. And the Raphael and Tommy, I would have given that an 8.5. So just so you guys can have a comparison. But let me know what you think. Comment in the section below. Thumbs up the video. Subscribe to my channel. This is Sean of the King, and I will see you in the next video.